This morning I was watching a video of this like health expert girl, and she was talking about Mr. Beast and his chocolate bar, and how originally his chocolate bar was super healthy. He wasn't lying. It did have only like 4 ingredients, and they were all natural, and it was like grass-fed milk that they were using and everything like that. It was actually super healthy. And then they changed the ingredients to basically exactly what Hershey's is, like a Hershey bar, but with more sugar in it. And they like didn't tell anybody, and they kept all the commercials up and stuff that said that it was super healthy. And I'm like, OMG. Because I do remember when the Feastables bars came out, my brother had bought some. And I do remember tasting it, and I do remember being like, wow, this tastes healthy and disgusting. It tastes like, ugh, like, if you've ever had a chocolate bar that had like no sugar in it, that's what it tasted like. It tasted gross. And then we had it again about a month ago. We bought it again about a month ago, and I tasted it, and I was like, oh, whoa, this tastes really good now. Am I misremembering that it tasted bad, or did they change the, like, the ingredients in it? So when I watched that video, I was like, oh my god, that is disgusting. That's so disgusting. Like, you basically, you put it in everybody's mind that it was a healthy chocolate bar, and then you completely changed all the ingredients to being worse than Hershey's. That's really, and then on top of that, she was talking about how it's creating addictive tendencies with their purchasers, who are basically children.
So I am absolutely pigging out on feastables, and I'm trying to do this. Mr. Beast is teaching us gambling? Minus points because there's no cool music. Anyway, let's gamble.
And how, ow, biting me, ow. And how, you know, this Feastables, I mean, they didn't even need to tell me that, like, fake Lunchables that they're making is, everything in there is ultra processed. Everything. On top of that, there's the drink in there is a Prime, which, I mean, has way too much caffeine in it. Is it caffeine? It has, yeah, it's caffeine because it's 0 sugar, but it has a bunch of caffeine in it. What's wrong with you, little girl? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You always want to bite. Hmm? Parents need to be paying more attention. Half the blame is on the parents. And I was like, showing my mother the video, and I was like, you need to be aware. You need to be aware of what tactics these people are using, because they're targeting your child. They're targeting your son. Like, half the blame is on the parents. I don't know. Although Hershey's actually deals with like a lot of like child slave labor in other countries. So I'm curious to know if the cacao that he is cacao and cocoa the same thing? Is it? But I'm curious to know if the beans that he is sourcing, like the chocolate that he's sourcing, is also coming from child labor. Because I know that's a big problem in chocolate. Like, everybody engages in it. And they're like, oh, it's impossible for us to police that because the people who we're getting it from, they're saying absolutely not. There's no children working in this facility. But they remove all the children every time we go do an inspection. So it's literally like next to impossible to police this child labor issue. So there's a very good chance that his bars, who are marketed to children, are made by children. Ah, that's no good.